So I just got back from my ninth time going to Sunday Mass at the local Catholic church, my ninth Sunday in a row. And I don't know why, I just feel this heaviness today. I didn't really feel it until after Mass. And as I was exiting the church, I put on my glasses and I naturally avoid social interaction. So I just put on my glasses and I'm thinking, get out of there as soon as possible. I don't know why. I don't know why. But it's funny, the priest was out the front and I saw him greeting people. And he made a point of calling out to me and shaking my hand. And we chatted for a bit. And he asked, "How are you going?" And you give the standard answer, but it's weird. When he asked me, I didn't realize until that moment that I'm not actually going that well. I don't know why. It's not like anything, there's no impending doom necessarily. I think it's just this heaviness. I feel this like emotional heaviness or something, I don't know. Or just, well, I guess it's getting kind of into my personal life, but not personal, but I just mean things you may not be interested in. But like I do a lot of teaching, kind of like tutoring. I do a lot of tutoring. I just had school holiday period. And just with these holidays, getting that time back to myself just really made me question if I want to keep tutoring or not. I've also been questioning the role that gigs play in my life as a musician doing gigs. I won't quit necessarily. I've been through the ups and downs of being a musician. Been doing this for 20 years, so I know I'm not going to quit. I won't quit ever, because whenever I quit, I end up being drawn back anyway. But just figuring out, because, we've got bills to pay and stuff. We got bills to pay. And it's not just that, it's like the environments you're in. And as a tutor, I'm very much like self-taught as a musician. So after a certain point, it can feel funny to me tutoring music when I found, like, I had really great teachers, but it's not like I had one teacher who stayed with me all my life. You have like a teacher here for a bit, and then this guy's your teacher, and then this person's your teacher, blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, it's like me at home. Anyway, so just feeling this heaviness, this scatteredness, not sure what to do. I'm also doing a lot of studying computer science, and I don't know, I think it's all just hitting me, feeling overwhelmed, that kind of thing. But anyway, it's just became like a personal thing. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying going to church, basically. And that's right, I stayed back afterwards. I stayed back to, I'm getting distracted by the cars. I stayed back. I went back to my car after church, because after church you can meet in the parish for tea and coffee. And I went back to my car and I was sitting there like, should I go back? Should I go back and just stay for tea and coffee? All I'm going to do is go home anyway. So I went back. I was sitting in my car. It took me like 5 minutes of like, I just wanted to go home and rest. Just want to go home. But part of me was like, especially after seeing the priest, and he made a point of shaking my hand and chatting to me for a bit. I just thought, look, I'll just go back for a little bit, have a coffee, see what happens. And I'm glad I did, because I went back and basically ended up, again, I was sitting by myself. I just sit there. I feel weird just initiating conversation with people. So I just kind of sit there, and at least I've got my coffee. It gives me an activity. And it's funny, the priest came in and sat with me, and we just chatted. And other people came and greeted the priest, and he'd go off for a little bit, but he kept coming back to sit with me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like projecting this heaviness, this aloneness. I don't know, but just felt kind of significant. Like there's something worth saving or communicate. I don't know how to put it in words. I'm just getting distracted. There's a lot of activity around me right now in the world. Like in this moment, people driving past, getting out of their cars and stuff, but there's a guy jogging. He's about to jog past me. But yeah, I think, I don't know, just felt very significant. I just don't understand how to be a person. I don't know, but I also stayed back in the church after everyone left and just prayed a bit more. I don't know why, I'm just feeling this heaviness. I think I need to change something, but it can be hard knowing if you need to change. Like, am I always just changing because I can't commit to something, do you know? Or is it actually that you need to change something? I don't know, I'm just thinking about going back to teaching, just gigging. It's just, the cool thing is like software with the metronome I'm building. I might even just pull back on the amount of work I'm doing so I can get that finished. Ideally by the end of this year, to have that released on various platforms, on the App Store, all the app stores, and maybe as a plugin for digital audio workstations. But I don't know. I will have a think, but maybe that's like a project I can do. I think I've just had enough. The thought of teaching and talking and having to be like a beacon of positivity is waning thin on me. Is that the correct term? I think because I feel heavy and there's not much hope. Let's face it, for like music, and like, it's obviously music is hope itself and music is joy, but I just mean as a professional, it's really like bleak out here. So it's hard for me to give hope to musicians, like to students of music, when I just don't really feel that hope. But it's a two-way street. The students inspire me, I inspire them. But anyway, this went on for longer than I intended, but I don't know, maybe I'll post it, maybe I won't, but I'm just grateful for the church community, really. Thank you to the Catholic Church, and I wish you all the best out there. I send you love. Peace out, baby.